here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome to Kinnick Stadium in Iowa City, Iowa, home of the Hawkeyes. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Iowa Hawkeyes. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Hawkeyes will put toe to leather and we'll get started. Bringing it out. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Ohio State's offense will get the first crack at it here. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, they're not going to do what happened last week. You can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. The Hawkeyes offense will get the ball for the first time. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. But when you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They'll mark him out of bounds right at the 45-yard line. The Hawkeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Toss sweep to the right. They make the stop as he gets it inside the 30 to the 28, a gain of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Now they're going to throw it. Floats it out in space. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Hawkeyes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Makes the catch. And he'll be tackled, but there is a flag on the field. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch and steps out of bounds, but short of the first down mark. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. They go to the wide receiver screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He slings it deep to the left. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buckeyes decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Motion from the wide receiver. The give to the tailback. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. And Ohio State makes a ton of highlights with the big pass plays, but this defense has turned in its share over the years, too.
So many guys that we could go back. The Bosa brothers, Chase Young, just recently, the guys that they put their hand in the dirt and they go make things happen, get after quarterbacks like you see right here.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Hawkeyes line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Finds his man. It's Bryant. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42.
Listen, if you're a defender, you gave up the completion, and that stinks. You don't want to do that. You don't want to give up yards. But if you do, you want to take a chunk out of the quarterback's hiney. Great job hitting him right in the mouth.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They want to run this quarterback. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. These Hawkeye fans know exactly what to do to get behind this D on 3rd down. He lost one down the sideline. And that deep shot's going to wind up incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field. Let's see what the official says. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And that field goal is going to tie us up here in the 1st quarter.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
On the run from inside his own 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. Touchdown, Buckeyes! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
You always hear coaches harping on their quarterbacks to keep 2 hands on the ball. That time, he got hit. The ball came free, bounced right into the defender's hands, and he makes them pay, taking it back all the way for a score.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Man, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Auburn is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair, and if that quarterback can find a little magic a la Cam Newton, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Tennessee. Games like these just mean more in the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should see.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he's brought down after a nice game. It's the end of the first quarter, and now time for one of the great traditions in college football, when the entire crowd here in Iowa City will turn and give a wave to the children at the University of Iowa, Stead Family Children's Hospital. Everyone engage, and we wave and salute those kids and wish them all the best. Always a treat to be here at Iowa and take part in a special moment. Hope these kids enjoy the rest of the game as we play on into the second quarter. They've got a first down here to open the period. Quick handoff. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Off-play action. Right on target this time. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Second down, they'll go to the air. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Kinnick is having a conniption fit to try to help the D on 3rd down. He's looking downfield to throw. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the fumble on the defense got it. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping 2 hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. And QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job of his fundamentals.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Second down, he'll throw it. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pulls it in. It's Pena. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. And the Hawkeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. This time they need to take care of the ball and maybe extend it. There he goes. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Back to the ground with the running back. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the 1st down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Here's the handoff. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. They boot it away. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. This offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
I think this quarterback now at this point is looking over to the sideline saying, hey, can we just not throw it anymore? I mean, my guys, they can't block for me. I've got no chance back here. We need to just run the ball from this point out.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And the Hawkeyes send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. He'll return it from the 50. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup. Now on first down from the 28. Looking downfield on first down. Bringing the heat. He'll pull it down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The Buckeyes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Rides to back and leaves it. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now inside the 20, first and 10 from the 18. They'll give it to him again. Headed to the end zone, and he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. They'll try to slam it in, and they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And here comes the offense on second down. Finds the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Here they come, trying to convert a third and short from the 28. Running back searching for a hole. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. They punt it away on fourth down. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Wide receiver comes in motion. Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught over the middle, it's Bryant. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, another catch by the big fella, and hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
Going to swing it on second down. Snagged in the middle. It's Bryant. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. It's complete on the right side. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. To the ground with the back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on second and 2. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. It's complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. The Buckeyes will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Worthy. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. Right down the boulevard, it's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner goes down. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Men, if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Iowa City. And this second half will likely come down to which offense can figure something, anything out. Take some chances, get creative. Both offensive coordinators had full heads of hair at the start of this game, but right now, they look like cue balls after one frustrating first half. And with that, let's send it back to Duke Slater Field at Kinnick Stadium.
And the Buckeyes will kick it off to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are.
Lofts one high and deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He'll take another shot here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He's got great speed. They'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll start the drive. Read option left. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
The Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Wide open downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Lets it fly. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's good. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11. The Buckeyes are threatening in the red zone. Offense changing the play. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it in the middle. It's Worthy. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And the stomping has commenced. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
27, Iowa, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Iowa has the ball back on offense. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Off the play fake. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. He'll keep it on the sneak. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll move the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Got out of trouble and throws. Fires to the big fella. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. The Hawkeyes are rolling down the field. Off play action on first down. Gonna let it fly. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Grab behind the line. It's Pena. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to throw again. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, this defense has been dominating their opponent all game long, and I think you're really seeing the fruits of their labor on their recruiting trail. They have got some dudes up front, out of high school, in the portal, and those guys are just wreaking havoc on this offensive line.
The kick is on its way. Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Holding, receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. He'll pull it on the read. Finds just enough space to create some breathing room. He's got it up to the 12. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
How many ways can I get it to my guys who can fly, who are playmakers, and let them make big plays? This is another one you've seen. Catch the football, flip it ahead really quickly, get it to a burner, going full speed across the formation. He gets the edge, makes the big play.
Hauls it in. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Leaves it with the back. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Buckeyes have taken it inside the 20. They're going to ride this running back. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They go to the ground. Got enough space, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Ohio State. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, you could make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Auburn is in serious trouble right now. I hope that coach is renting and not buying there on the Plains, because that could be a bad investment. They're trailing by 21 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. And the Hawkeyes will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. From midfield, looking for room. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Gives it on the option. And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29.
Good enough for a first down.
Quarterback on the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Finds a soft spot in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Here comes 3rd and short from the 24, and this offense does not want to send out the field goal unit. It's complete. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
Good enough for a first down.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another Another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
41, Iowa, 3.
On the move from inside is 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. They'll back him up with a holding penalty this time. They've spent most of the day backing them up with sacks anyway. They'll go to the air. His offensive line trying anything to protect the quarterback at this point. Nothing's working, and they'll back up after the holding penalty.
The returner is brought down at the 36, and the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Got it in the middle, it's Bryant. A 7-yard pickup, it'll be 2nd and 3. The Buckeyes with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Wants to go up top. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Caught close to the marker, it's Bryant. Crosses the 30, he's got away. Touchdown, Ohio State. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch it. The lead grows, and you can sense they know how important wins are this late here in Week 11.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it in style with a 57-yard toss for 6. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has the ball back on offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, Dave.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. The give to the back.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. And they got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Bringing it back. He's at the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense. Here in the 4th quarter, they're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
They'll try to add another to their lead.
For the extra point.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead.
Iowa, 3.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down. The Hawkeyes will punt it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle. It's Bryant.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Buckeyes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Finds his target down the middle. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out quickly. Clock stops as we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. And the Hawkeyes can really attack on this 2nd and short. Finds his tight end. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Fires to the tight end. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45.
And first down for the offense.
He wants to throw it again. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. They'll run play action. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. I guess the idea was to chip away at a big lead. Consider the lead not chipped away yet. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. They'll go to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you could tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.